Every topic we'll be discussing was sent in by you, our incredible fans. So let's not waste any more time. Our first question comes from Courtney, who watches us from Greensboro, North Carolina on Fox 8.
Oh my God, I have family there.
We liked her question so much, we decided to get her on the line. Courtney, are you there?
Courtney.
I am here. Hi.
Courtney, you have beautiful teeth, first of all. I'd like to let you know that. We would love to know, what is your question, Courtney?
So my question that I have is, I'm in the makeup industry, and I see a lot of competition going on. Like all of the women are competing with each other, and I really don't understand why. Because there's enough opportunities to go around. So why the cattiness?
Well, ladies, Courtney wants to know. So you're speaking specifically, why are women in particular being catty with each other in a business where you feel we could be in unity?
Absolutely.
I mean, from my experience of meeting catty people, and I think it's so dope you were a makeup artist. I started out a makeup artist. Shout out to you, girl.
Yay,
that's a really amazing gift of art. So I noticed that, first of all, we women, we're very introspective, we're very analytical, and we're hyper emotional, right? Those are our giftings, right? But you're taught in society and culture, in school, who's the most popular. I mean, my yearbook was like, who's the most popular, who's the funniest, you know? And then all of a sudden later on, now our life is about Instagram likes and follows, right? And it's all about comparisons, right? You can never be the prettiest, you can never be, you know, the best body or the biggest, you know, achievement in whatever business you own and stuff. So I just feel like we're in a culture that constantly compares yourself. But if you don't have it set in your mind that you should only be competing with yourself in order to win in life, then you're gonna fall wayside to all of those pressures in the world.
Yeah. 100%.
I think too, go ahead, Tams.
No, I was thinking, I think competition that way, because I believe there's healthy competition and then there's unhealthy competition. Healthy competition is when you are inspired by what someone else is doing and you believe that you can do it yourself. Unhealthy competition is when you see someone and it stems from your insecurity. I feel like women are very self-critical, so that sometimes they project that criticism onto other people. So then, like Jeannie was saying, then you start to compare. And when you start to compare, you're like, oh, all right, well, let me compete, because if I feel like I'm better than her, then that gives me some type of validation.
Yes.
But the thing is you've got to compete with yourself.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. I've got to say, I've never felt competitive towards other women. You guys, I'm such a girl's girl.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I love
come on, like if you're killing it, I want to be right there supporting you while you kill it, you know? I've always been inspired by women, but I also think that a lot of women can tend to be competitive, not necessarily in makeup, but in life when it comes to men.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yo, am I the only one that's just too lazy to compete? Like, I'm not being, I've always just felt like I don't have the energy to do that, so I always chose men that, like, I'm like, you like me? This'll work. But I never wanted to feel like I had to compete for a man's attention. Like, I just never had the energy to do it.
But I feel like we live in a society where patriarchy kind of makes women feel like there isn't enough room for all of us.
Yes.
You know, and there's always been this kind of feeling like you only get a couple spots. So it's like we start feeling like, all right, well, there ain't enough room for you. I got to be here too.
Or there's only got to be one, the best.
There can only be one.
Which is not true.
And there can be so many, and when we band together, we're stronger, just like by numbers.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. But when you win, I win, and when I win, you win.
But what Tam said is so real, because the jealousy will eat at you, and you think that it's somebody else holding you back, and it's just you. So you got to face yourself, which can be corny. You don't, because you sound like you got it together. But they got to face themselves. Because at the end of the day, I really have always believed that, like, we're stronger together. There's enough room for all of us if we just all box out at the same time.
Yes. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful to you.
It definitely was. It definitely was. And I would like to say, too, what's for you is for you.
Amen.
You know, nobody can take that away from you.
You better come through
Nobody
it,
can take that away from you.
Amen.
That is so true. So keep your head up and keep on doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you, ladies.
Okay. Our next topic was sent in on Instagram, you guys, by Elise Marie 1977, who wants to talk about
women going back to school in their 40s. Now, in this particular case, she says that she feels out of place with her kids with kids who are my kids' ages, and I don't want to feel discouraged from going back to get my certificate and associate's degree. So pretty much, like it just said right there, she has children that are the same ages of kids coming into college, and she feels uncomfortable. So what do you guys think about this? You think that we can school Elise with some good advice here?
I think if you find there are schools that have adults and college-age kids there, that will probably help you. Continuing education. There are a lot of different programs. You can also take online programs if you really, really feel like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But girl, let me tell you something. When you hang around young people, you learn stuff.
Yes.
You learn so
She does
much.
know her iPhone so well.
Her
You
kids are 19 and 22.
Oh my God, that's the greatest age ever, okay? Those millennials, I love them,
Yes,
all right?
I would definitely spend time on your breaks, like sit down and get a conversation with one of these millennials. Get to know what they're thinking and how they look at life, because not only is it very refreshing, but it'll give you some insight. You already have wisdom and experience, which is over what these kids have.
Yep.
You would probably make some really amazing friendships with them, because they'll learn so much from you and you would learn so much from them. It's going to be so much cooler in your class.
Or not.
Yeah, or not.
Mind your business, go get your degree and go home.
Yes.
That works too. Focus on
And
what you're there for.
I think sometimes people are so intimidated by the win that they just forget to start. And I remember going to school with older people there, and we thought it was cool. We thought it was dope. We would ask them, like, what are you studying now? On average, people change their careers 5 times, and people change their jobs 12 times. I'm actually thinking about going back to college to learn how to make wine. That could be a different career. And I think that there isn't a problem with you wanting to expand your portfolio, trying new things, no matter what age.
Exactly.
I think age is nothing but a number, too. I mean, when we say that, it really, you cannot allow the fact that you want to do something and you let the age, actually make it a barrier to you. I don't think that's fair to you, and I don't think it's fair to your future. So I think you should get it out of your mind. You should just go, give it a try, meet the kids, and like you said, if you don't, just go on and study and go on and get that degree, girl.
Get your degree. You're not there to hang out anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yep.
Do your thing. Listen, it is never too late to further your education, because remember, they could take your house, they could take your car, your name, your kids, but they can't take what you know.
All right, you guys, our next question comes from Neo, who's writing us all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Yes.
Let's see what she wants us to talk about.
Hi, ladies of the Real. My name is Neil. I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. So my question for you is, do we still need to throw surprise baby showers at baby number 3?
I love that exasperation. Okay, am I crazy that I didn't even know that there was a limit to baby showers?
Because there isn't one. That's the point.
I mean, I just feel like if it's your third baby, that might be the surprise baby.
Right. That might be the one you actually didn't know about. Right. It's due.
Wait, I think the surprise part is weird. Like, I mean, if you like surprises, sure or not. But you guys don't think that every child deserves to be showered and celebrated?
I do.
Absolutely.
I think it depends on if you have kids at a closer age, because you have all of your basics. So I don't know if you want to have a completely new baby shower, but if you have kids that are maybe like 7 to 8 years apart, which happens, I think it's okay to have a different baby shower because things change.
Does the baby shower have to be about gifts?
That's the part I think that
it could be about
people
celebrating this new life.
I don't mind it if it's about gifts.
Because
I'm just saying,
a new child is still more financial responsibility with every child.
We're saying surprise. First of all, at a third baby, you don't need a surprise. Why don't you ask the mama, do she need something? And
then
she
just
want
give
a
it to
shower.
her?
But you still want a party?
I think the part.
No, what I'm saying is not a surprise party where she don't know.
I don't know.
At a third baby, ask her, do you need a shower? Do you want us to throw you a shower?
Or
That's
would you
different than
I'm
doing
just
it.
saying,
prefer
when
to
you're
just a
a baby
party?
release party.
when you're pregnant, you've been pregnant for 7, 8 months, and you're on your third baby, yes, I want a party.
Yes, That's my point.
But some women don't.
It's a lot.
Tam had 2 kids. Her children, what are they, 2 or 3 years apart?
They are 2 years and 9 months apart.
That's almost 3 years. That's
Yes.
like me and my sister are 3 years and 3 weeks apart. And you guys, people shamed my mom out of having a baby shower for me. And I feel
You
some
remember
type of
that,
way about
right?
it.
You see the pictures.
I'm not being funny, but like back in the day, first of all, that's me and my sister. We're 3 years apart. Don't say on. I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is actually the
Is that your
only
big
photo.
head? That's your big
Yeah,
head?
the one that looks confused. That's me. And let me tell you why I'm confused. Because I recognize that this photo shoot they were doing was not for me. Oh no, it was for Claudette, my sister, and they just put me in one shot, threw me next to her, because the first child tends to get everything. Anybody else experience this? The first child, they give you the baby shower. The
You
first
got a
child, they
picture.
give
What are you complaining about?
Because she got mad serious photo shoots and I don't have none. There's literally photos in my grandmother's house growing up in frames.
Wait, you got
with
that.
ducks.
What if that's why
I don't have
Adrian
nothing.
loves
We
taking
are not
pictures now?
responsible for giving y'all gifts for every baby y'all get.
Yes,
okay?
yes,
We
yes.
are not
The gift part.
responsible
Well,
for
then
that.
we just
The
won't
gift of
invite.
love.
Because
Celebration.
I had a
Just
friend.
don't
One
invite
person.
these type of people
One
in.
person.
I had a
Don't-
friend who she had her first child, and there was a baby shower, and everybody brought her all the stuff and everything.
Yeah.
And the next time she was like, listen, I don't need to have a whole baby shower. I just want to have a baby release party. And it was like an album dropping. We all just came.
I'm here for it.
And drank and had a
I
great
like that.
time.
How many years apart were the kids? What was that?
That's what, and it was to your point. The kids were
Yeah.
like 1 year apart.
That's
she was
fine.
like, I got everything. I don't need to start all
Yeah,
over.
but if
But
it's
y'all
7,
gonna celebrate me though.
You're incorporating.
Celebrate me.
Are you incorporating when it's a farther
just
year
won't
apart,
get
they
it.
need help?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Celebrate.
There's
They
something
need
that
help.
happens when you see people have, like, just right now, my friend, she has like the best baby stuff, and I wish I had it during when I had Araya, but that was like 4 years ago. So if I got pregnant again, I want to experience. No.
There's new stuff.
Yeah, but Tam,
There's new stuff,
new-
and I want
the
to
new breast
experience
pump.
that.
you remember from our last caller, we're not to compare, remember? We're gonna lose
Yeah, but
comparing
I'm not being
ourselves to
funny.
others.
There's like so many new things now. There's new breast pumps that
Yes,
you
have
want.
you guys
There's
seen the new breast
innovative
pump?
things.
Like, I want to get pregnant just to experience the new breast pump.
Well,
it's
we just heard
amazing,
Tam
right?
say he wants to get pregnant.
You know what?
Right?
Then you need to plan and buy your own breast pump. That is not the responsibility
Yeah.
of your friends to do that.
I feel being
I'm just
used.
saying.
I feel like
Not-
you're using me to invite
yeah,
me
you
to that
using
party.
us. And you know what? On the clothes, that's why they had these little labels now that you could write who wears the
LL
first
Bean.
one, and then the second
pass
one, and then
it
the
down.
third one to pass it down. It's all kind of new ways.
Well, I got
to
pass me
redo
down
clothes.
photos.
Pass it down.
It was
Yeah.
Claudette's photo shoot, but we're gonna pass it on down to A.
Damn.
So messed up.
I would want each child to be celebrated so they can look back at the pictures and
You
say,
can do
I
you.
matter
She wants
too.
her breast
I have
pump.
nothing.
Yes, but I'm not pregnant.